Hello guys and welcome to the stream. So today I'm going to prepare for my SQL questions and I'm going to use this website which is called Data Lemurs. So this will be the website that I'm going to use for my preparation. These days I am a bit rusty with my SQL, so I need to learn all the basic concepts first. Then after that I'm going to solve these questions. But still, let's have a look at the first easy question, which is given a table of candidate and the skills. You're tasked with finding the candidates best suited for an open data science job. You want to find the candidate who are proficient in Python, Tableau, and Postgres. Okay. So write a query to list the candidate who possesses all of the required skills for the job. Sort the output by candidate ID in ascending order. There's no duplicates. Okay. There will be no duplicates. That is good. So we have a candidate table. We have candidate ID. Then we have their skills. And these are candidate. This is the second candidate. The candidate you want to find the candidate who proficient in Python. Okay, how do we match a string? I guess I forgot. Candidate 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's just take the help of AI. It's better this way. I am preparing for SQL review. Give me roadmap to learn. So the first thing, really simple thing, is stop it. Master filter and logic. Application. Yeah, group Y. Okay. So the first thing, do I have MySQL installed on my system? I don't think so. Online. Well, Okay, so we have an online SQL editor, which is good. I'm going to first practice some basic things. Last name, dear. What I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to get some of all those customers who have their last name Do. No, it's not Do, it's DOE, Do, John Doe. Let's try. It was select select star. No. Customer ID. Customer ID. How do you use aggregate function? What's that? Let's try this. Age between 10 and 18. And how do you use this? Average age. How do you use sum? How do you use sum? How do we use sum? I'm going to make a duplicate. How do we calculate sum? हेलो, आप भी आ गए लाइव स्ट्रीम में? That's value from multiple source into single result. Suppose you have table. Okay, we have some price. Okay, then what I'm going to do is to take some of the all of the IDs, age from customers. Where last name is Bill. आशीष, हाँ भैया सीख लिया थोड़ी सी कोडिंग, ट्राई कर रहे हैं. Last name equal to do, is that going to work? No stable customers, UST or customers, USTONERS. So we have age 59, which is okay. So this is correct. This is working. Now what I need to do is I need to group by last name. सही कह रहा है, बॉडी बनाओ, बस जिम जाओ, कोडिंग वोडिंग से कुछ ना होता है यार. Group by department. How group by works. Last name from customers where where not where but group by last name. Group by last name. Okay, so again I'm getting a correct result, which is good. Able to group by. अगर मैं इसको स्मॉल डी करूँगा क्या ये काम करेगा? नो, नहीं करेगा. Make sensitive. Lower. So we are going to use this lower name, lower last name. That's good. So we just need to match these three. And how can we use and use and or not? Now let's try it. What we need is we need a customer ID. Customer ID. We need a custom candidate ID. It will be candidate ID from candidates where skill is equal to I will put it lower side, lower skill is going to be Python and skill is equal to and low skill is equal to no, this is not going to work. It's not the correct way. If we have multiple values for ID. How can we match the result if we present multiple values? We need to usually solve it by using group by having skill in. Okay, we are going to use in, and we are going to use group by ID. We are not going to return multiple IDs, we are going to group it. Okay. So skill in, I'm going to give that array which will be Python. The next thing is W, should be W. And third thing that I need is PostgreSQL. Okay. SQL. Okay, we need candidate ID from candidates where lower skill in. Let's try running it. Okay, so we get multiple IDs. But we also need to group it. Group by candidate ID. Candidate ID. Let's try running it. Okay, so we get a single ID now, but I'm also getting 345. Low skill in, having distinct skills to. I don't think it is a good idea. Will be distinct skill. How having works, where to use it? Having in C++. My bad. It's SQL. We have failure individual rows before they are grouped, filter entire groups after they have been aggregated. Okay, so it is used after aggregation. Must follow group by clause before order by. Must follow group by clause, come before the order by clause. Okay. Having condition, the condition of grouped data. So on grouped data, we need to add some condition. Let's try demo database. Let's look at the example. Group by last name. Orders. Order ID. Count orders dot order ID. Hmm. Hello, good evening, good evening. The following SQL returns of the do last name equal to this. Oh, last name. Group by last name. Hmm. Having is used to filter groups after aggregation. This is one of the most important SQL concepts. Okay. The biggest confusion beginners have is difference between where and having. Where filter rows before grouping, filter rows after grouping. After grouping. Group by department. Department. Step 1. Group by creates this. Aggregate. Average salary is greater than. Okay. Count distinct status. So I have used skill. So we need to add the having clause. Having count of skill, which should be equal to 3. Now we are getting the answer. दोस्त का लैपटॉप गर्म होकर मदरबोर्ड पिघल गया डाउनलोड करते हुए. पक्का सीक्वल ही डाउनलोड किया था. कुछ और ही डाउनलोड किया है मुझे लग रहा है. Candidate 1.3 is displayed because have Python Tableau PostgreSQL. बहुत बढ़िया. काउंट लगाया. काउंट ग्रुप बाय पे. स्किल स्किल स्किल. ठीक है. We can only use group by, only use having group by. It's designed to filter group data. It is designed to filter group data, which is group by department having count star. Anything is greater than 5 to filter group data. But technically, yes, will allow saving without group by. When there is no group by, entire table has one big group, so internally. Okay. Suppose employee table has 15 rows. भाई सीक्वल तो नहीं डाउनलोड किया तुम्हारे दोस्त ने पक्का, वरना सीक्वल तो भाई इतने रद्दी लैपटॉप में भी चल जाता है जिसका कोई हिसाब नहीं। So it is 15 having count star. Suppose employee table has 15 rows. Five rows, no result. Having condition failed. Count star 750. Hmm. Almost always used with group by. Now let's go to joins. Teach me joins. Let's have a look at joins. Joins in SQL. Joins in SQL. Inner left right full join. Let's take this example. In a join is used to return rows where matching values exist in both tables. Column 1, table 2, column 1, from table 1. Inner join table 2 on matching column. Okay. Only those rows which having the same data. Hi Elman, how are you doing? So we have inner joins, and the next thing that we need is student course, student start, course ID, student.name, so inner join. Okay. So then we have a left join. Left join is just from the left table and matching rows from the right table. It helps the left table should matching data from the right table, displaying null values when no match exists in the right table. Okay, that is good. Hello, Elman. I hope I am audible to you. And yeah, everything is good. Everything is good on my side too. Everything looks so complicated. It will be complicated for you. It will be complicated because you're not in computer science, okay? I know. Left join, left join. And same thing for right join table 2 on. Then the last thing we have is a full join. Combine table. Now you're audible. Yeah, that's because my mic is on collar, so I'm not properly audible. My bad. And then we have a full join, which is good, which is good, which is good. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Combine the result. I just need a minute. Now let's continue. So this question is done. I'm going to submit. Okay, I need to sign in. Oh, my bad. Okay, let's try submitting. Accepted. That is good. That is good. Okay, I will try another question now, which is going to be Twitter history of tweets. History of tweets. Let's go with it. This is the same question as problem number 6. Blah 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 blah. It seems you are given a table to iterate. Write a query to obtain a histogram tweets. Assume you are given a table Twitter data, Twitter tweet data. Write a query to obtain a histogram tweets posted on. Did count by bucket number. Okay, so what we need to do is write a query to obtain a histogram of the in 2022. And count the number of users in each group. Okay, I think it's easy. It's not a tough one. Let's try. Let's try this. Select star from tweets. What we need is what we need of the tweet count. So we need to count the tweets. Okay. From tweets. Where tweet date. How do we manage dates? How do we manage dates in SQL? What's the way? How to match dates in SQL? I'm not sure how we manage dates in SQL. I just need to check. Ayush, hi Ayush, how you doing? Mm, Your column is this looks like date time value because it contains date and time. Yes, it does. Wish to read from exactly to it date is going to be. You can do it if time is equal to 000. What is the value of time? It's 00. Yeah, it will work. It will work. What if the time is not 000? Date date is equal to matching a date range between this. Okay, this gets tweets in December. Matching here. I want to build OS from scratch. What to do in fourth year? For building a OS from scratch, I think it's kind of too much. Is my live working or not? Wait a minute. Just a second, guys. Just a second. Seems like there is some kind of issue with my live. I'm not sure. Just let me check. Micro OS like Ubuntu. Micro OS. I would recommend you not to directly go for operating system because I think that's too much. You really need a lot of things, a lot of knowledge. If you are sure what you are going to do, if you know what you are going to do, then I would say you can go and make your own OS, a very simple and smaller version. But building a OS is a very big task. You alone cannot make it. In 2026, things are very complicated. OS requires really a lot of things. Disk management and a lot of things which you cannot imagine, I guess. Even I don't know how many topics. Is Linux better than Windows? Yes, definitely it is. Definitely, 100%. Linux is always better than Windows. I use Linux as my daily OS, and I really use Windows. I only use Windows for gaming and some of the Windows specific tasks, but I don't use Windows anymore. Not for my daily work. It's Kali good Linux. Yeah, it is good, but it is not recommended for daily use. I would say only Ubuntu is good. Ubuntu is best. Can I download Linux if I don't have Windows key? What? You don't have Windows? Definitely you can use without Windows key. You can use Linux without Windows key. You don't need it. Sorry. You don't need Windows key for Linux. You can use it without any key. Mm. Without Windows key, but I don't. Activation key. Have you heard of that? I forgot the website. There was a website. You can really use Windows key. So I will download Linux. Commands are difficult. Commands are difficult. No, commands are not that difficult. You just need to get used to it. Shifting to a new operating system, definitely you need to get used to it. Okay, can Microsoft is not working without Windows key. I thought you were talking about Windows key on keyboard. You are talking about the activation key. Yeah, definitely you need activation key for Microsoft, but for Linux, nothing. Linux is free to use. You can download it anytime, delete it anytime. So I downloaded Linux. Commands are difficult. Uh, you have ChatGPT. If you are stuck in anything, you don't know how to download in Linux, how to manage this thing. You can always help. You can always take help of ChatGPT or any other AI. It's compulsory. Yes, it's compulsory, but there are some, different ways to get it installed without any issue. I will tell you what was the website name. Just give me a minute. I will tell you. Okay, so if you want to activate your Windows, just go to a website which is called Masgrave. I will type the name. Just Google about this website. You will understand how it works. It's very simple. You just need to write one command in Windows terminal, and your Windows will get activated. Basically, it's a way of cracking, getting a free Windows without paying any money. You can always use this. Just Google about it. Okay, let's go. Year. So we can use year, we can use month, we can use nice. Where? But I would definitely recommend you to use Linux someday. Linux is really great. In the starting, you may find it frustrating a little bit, but if you get used to it, it will be your favorite operating system. If you are not a gamer, definitely. If you play games, you may find it a little bit problematic. Then we need to now let's try grouping the data. Group by which will be user ID, and what we need is we need count. Do we need count? Group by user ID. Yeah, we need count of user ID. I hope this works without any issue. I hope this is going to work. It is not a good thing. Timestamp with time zone does not exist. It's tweet date. Oh, my bad. It's going to be a single one. Function year. Still, I cannot use this. Year is not working. And why is that? Where is year? Where is year? Year. Tweet date. Year tweet date. 2021. But I cannot use this. Function year timestamp does not exist. Function does not exist. Mm. By user ID. By user ID. अरे नहीं यार, ये भी क्या बता रहे हैं? ये मैंने क्या किया है? यूजर आईडी, ये timestamp is not accessible. The problem is कि timestamp कैसे handle करना है. Extract earphone. Let's try this. Extract ear. Ear from tweet date. ठीक है, ये काम कर रहा है. Extract ear from tweet date. Tweet bucket. What is tweet bucket? What is this tweet bucket? And count the number of users in each group. What is this? Tweet bucket, tweet bucket. Let's take example now. We are grouping them by group ID. Yeah. जो सिंगल ट्वीट की है वो 2 बंदों ने की है. These 2 guys. 2 ट्वीट की है वो 1 बंदे ने की है. और हमारे पास ये तो आ गया था. काउंट मिल रहा है, काउंट मिल रहा है. For each count, distinct count. बहुत ही weird हो जाएगा. Distinct count यूज नहीं करेंगे. We need to tell how many tweets they did. We need is distinct count. Is this okay? Okay, this is okay as a tweet bucket. As tweet bucket. Tweet bucket. Correct. And we also need a user. How many users? Group by user ID. Now we need a as user num. As user num. Users num. Count star. Do we need a count star? Do we? It's not correct. Not a correct way. by read count. Then we are going to group it by we can group it by user ID. Get from tweets. From tweets. Then I can try web211. I will make it distinct, and I'm going to make a subquery for this. So in the outer query, what we need is select tweet bucket, select tweet bucket, and the next thing we need is count star as username. Count star as username from this data. This is going to return me a new table, which is going to be tweet bucket. Tweet bucket, right? Let's call it tweet count. Then I also need to change the name. Tweet count. Tweet count. Tweet count. Then I'm going to write tweet count as tweet bucket. Also, I'm going to group this data. Do I need to group this? No, not here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to group it by tweet count. Tweet count. As username. we have is group wide tweet count, which is good. And the next thing that I need to do is a subquery in from must have an yes inline to what I did wrong. What I did wrong. Um, okay, also need to keep it. Yes, let's take a T and try this. The column tweet count does not exist. It will be T dot tweet count. T dot tweet count. TWETCOUNT. My bad. Tweet count, tweet count. Done. Very good, very good, very good. So I can use subquery now. As username. Let's go to all questions. Let's go for a next question. 2 questions are done. Page with no likes. Let's try this. Assume you're given 2 tables containing data about Facebook pages and their respective likes, as in like a Facebook page. So write a query to return IPs of Facebook pages that have 0 likes. Just a So we have a page, page table, page ID, page name. We have page example input, page example input. Write a query to return IDs of the Facebook that have 0 likes. Should be sorted in ascending order based on the page IDs. Yeah. We have a page ID, page name. This is the page ID, this is the page name. Also have a ID like date. Page ID, page ID. Okay, so we need to use join here. We can use join. Yeah, user ID. This is user ID. We have nothing to do with user IDs. Let's say like Select star. Select. Whatever this is, we need a page ID. We need page ID, which will be, let's call it PL, and we call this PT. PT.page ID from pages as PT. What I can do is if I'm going to use joiner, I can use join, but which join. What are the different options that I have? What are the different options? Join. We can use universal join where value is null. Yeah, we can do it. Let's try. Oh, it was the exact counting. Then we directly implement join. Join. Full join table. The syntax was the table to table 1. We need table 1, which is join pt on on it was page ID. Yeah, it was user ID of page ID. It will be page ID. We need to use on pt.page1 page ID, and page ID is equal to the second table, which is page likes. Page likes dot page ID. Let's try running this. I missed something. Does not exist. Alternate pages looks like. Let's keep it pages and try pages. Then we have pages ID. What is the thing that I am missing? Just table 1, table 2, and join table 2. This was the first table. It will be page likes. Page likes. Page likes. So I get all the data. It is good. It is good. We have ID 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. But what are these? I don't know about these IDs. I don't think they should be here. Is this correct? Let's leave it. And so I have all the IDs, and we also should get the dates, which will be liked dates. Pages like pages dot page likes dot liked date. So we have like date from pages. Let's try running it. So we get the value null for this one, which is good. 701 is null. We only need where dot pages dot pages, not pages, but page dot likes dot liked date is equal to null. We only need those page IDs. Let's try running this. Missing from. Do we use where before this or not? I'm confused. We have this where clause. Let's remove it from pages. Where pages near full. Line number 3. Yeah, no. You cannot use this syntax. This for pages. Pages. The SQL order is the first is select, then we have from, then we have join, and we have where come before where. Join must come before read. Just good. Likes. Where is likes? Where is likes? Likes. Page likes. Now it will be underscore. Page likes is null. Is not equal to null. Still no answer. It is not like date is equal to no. It should work, but it's not working. Why is that? My bad. I'm trying. Is equal to null. It should be is null. So I'm getting the answer. Let's try submitting this. The query output doesn't match with the solutions output. Okay, so I just need to remove this. I don't need this. Let's try submitting. The query output doesn't match. I also need to set this in order by page ID, ESC. Let's try running this. Okay, this is done. It is correct. So I'm going to go for another question, which is going to be unfinished parts. Let's do it. भैया अपग्रेड के बारे में बुराई क्यों है ऑनलाइन? यार मुझे तो ऐसा लगता है तुम किसी भी प्लेटफॉर्म के बारे में सर्च करोगे बुराइयां ही बुराइयां मिलेगी. कोई भी प्लेटफॉर्म देख लो. अपग्रेड का इतना बुरा बता रखे है क्या? मेरा देखो पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस तो नहीं है अपग्रेड के साथ. Tesla is inventing production bottleneck and they need your help. My help. To extract the relevant data, write a query to determine which process begin the assembly process, but they are not finished yet. It contains all the part currently in production, each varying stage of the assembly process. What is one tab lacks a finishing date. Bumper. Assembly step 3. Example output. बस इतना easy है. So it with simplicity in both thinking and solution. दो तीन साल पुरानी है यार. अगर इतना घटिया रिव्यू है तो फिर ऐसे डायरेक्टली मत ही जाना अगर तुम्हें भी लग रहा है. हाँ पता है. तो तुमने मेरे को याद है तुम्हारा एग्ज़ाम हो गया था उसका अपग्रेड वाला. सोच समझ लो यार. सोच समझ के जाना क्योंकि बार बार ऐसे एडमिशन ही नहीं लिया जाता ना. और फीस एक तो इतनी मोटी देनी पड़ती है फिर इन सब चीज़ों की. अच्छा आज इंटरव्यू था तो इंटरव्यू कैसे गया? इजी पीजी था. हाँ क्लास नॉर्मल क्लास के लेवल पे पूछा होगा ना उन्होंने. स्किल स्कूल ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी से इजी था। अच्छा, तो तुम्हारी मेनली तैयारी क्या ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म्स की है क्या वैसे तो? कल जेई एडवांस है। अरे बहुत बढ़िया लड़के, बहुत बढ़िया। प्रिपरेशन हो गई तुम्हारी जेई एडवांस की? Assembly table finish date, assembly step, then we have a part. Is this null? Start from assembly, pass assembly, where मेरी हुआ है मगर मेन कैंपस नहीं मिल रहा। चेन्नई में कोड मिल रहा है एंड भोपाल एंड अमरावती में। अच्छा, तुम्हारी ट्वेल्थ इस साल पास आउट हुई है क्या? जस्ट इस साल या पिछले साल? And इस पेपर का लेवल ना खतरनाक आ जाए। लास्ट ईयर। अच्छा, तो एक साल हो गया तुम्हें मतलब प्रिपेयर करते हुए, कॉलेज देखते हुए? तो ब्रेक ले चुके अच्छा खासा। सही है, अगर एनडीए वेनडीए का भी चांस है तो भाई ट्राई मारो। एनडीए में जाओगे तो बहुत सही है। ठीक है, सी है या साउथ एशियन यूनिवर्सिटी। नहीं कह सकता यार मैं। देखो, मैं खुद एक नॉर्मल टीयर थ्री कॉलेज से पढ़ा हूँ। तो मैंने कभी ना इतना सब कॉलेज वॉलेज के चक्कर, इतना माथा मारी मैंने कभी की नहीं। मैंने बस नॉर्मली अपना एडमिशन लिया, गया, पढ़ाई की और डन। जैसे तुम एनडीए की तैयारी कर रहे हो, जेई, मैंने इतना सब कुछ नहीं किया। और पता है मतलब एकदम ना ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि भाई अगर लाइफ में नहीं, अगर तुम ट्राई करते हो, मेहनत करते हो, तुम्हें बहुत अच्छा कॉलेज मिल गया तो अच्छी बात है, बहुत अच्छी बात है। लेकिन अगर नहीं मिलता है, कोई टीयर टू कॉलेज मिल गया, थ्री मिल गया, तो कोई ऐसी बुराई वाली बात नहीं है कि भाई ज़िंदगी ख़त्म, कुछ नहीं है। बस एक बार जॉब में घुस गए, उसके बाद थोड़ा बहुत एक्सपीरियंस आ गया, एक साल दो साल, फिर उसके बाद कोई नहीं पूछने वाला भाई तुम कौन से कॉलेज से हो, मैटर ही नहीं करेगा। क्योंकि तुम अभी कॉलेज में जाओगे तो तुम तो ये मैटर नहीं करेगा कि तुम्हारे 12वीं में कितने परसेंट आए थे, कहीं मैटर नहीं करेगा। एक बार कॉलेज मिल गया, काम खत्म। सेम ऐसे कॉलेज का जॉब में, एक बार जॉब मिल गई फिर कॉलेज खत्म। कॉलेज का कोई नहीं पूछेगा। तो इतना टेंशन मत लेना कभी इस चीज़ को लेके कि आगे दिक्कत आएगी। फ्रीडम चाहिए लाइफ में कुछ करने की। फॉर एग्जाम्पल भाई, क्या मन है, क्या क्या करना चाहते हो? इनोवेटिव। जैसे फिर भी कुछ सोचा है, क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना है, क्या होना चाहिए कैसे होना चाहिए? कुछ करने का कीड़ा तो देखो होना चाहिए, चाहे कुछ करो या ना करो। वो तो ज़रूरी है। फिनिश डेट, ये फिनिश डेट। 3 में ना लें। And what we need is part and assembly step. Bus. Select part and assembly step. Is this going to work? आई गेस हो गया, इतना बहुत है। एक्सेप्टेड, बहुत बढ़िया। R&D करना है, उसका प्रोडक्ट बनाना है। R&D करना है उसका प्रोडक्ट। मतलब तुम्हें ऐसे है क्या, CS में बहुत ही R&D, देखो AI में जाना है तो अच्छा खासा दिमाग चाहिए, और मुझे लगता है तुम्हारे पास होगा। जेई वेई के लेवल पे अगर चल रहे हो तो ऑफ कोर्स, क्योंकि उसमें मैथमेटिक्स चाहिए, अलजेब्रा, प्रोबेबिलिटी बहुत ही अच्छे वाली, अगर एआई के आरएनडी में जाते हो। और जो कि बहुत आगे एक प्रॉमिसिंग करियर भी देता है तुम्हें। और लेकिन आरएनडी से अगर तुम्हारा मतलब थोड़ा सीएस वाला है एआई को छोड़ के, तो ये क्या है डिटेल लिमर। ये सीक्वल प्रैक्टिस के वेबसाइट है। इसमें क्वेश्चंस है जैसे लीड कोड होता है ना, उस तरीके से। ये देखो, बैक टू क्वेश्चंस। आज मैं सीक्वल का प्रिपरेशन कर रहा हूँ ना, तो थोड़ा उसी के लिए। एक मिनट में दिखाता हूँ ऑल क्वेश्चंस कहाँ गए। ये देखो, ये वेबसाइट है, यहाँ पे ऐसे क्वेश्चन है लिस्ट में। ट्विटर का ये सब वो सब। ये देखो, आस्ट इन फैंग डेटा साइंस, डेटा एनालिस्ट इंटरव्यूज। तो देखो, ये जो इतने फील्ड के नाम है ना, इनके आरएनडी में जाने के लिए बहुत बहुत बड़ी चीज़ होती है। देखो, आरएनडी में जाना, किसी एक ही चीज़ पे गोल फोकस कर सकते हो। तुम्हारा क्या है, तुम्हारा पर्सनल इंटरेस्ट किस में, कि हाँ मुझे इसमें जाना है, डेट्स इट डन। कोई एक गोल तो होगा, इतना पता है, इतना स्कैटर माइंड रहेगा ना कि ये भी करना है वो भी करना है, तो ना वो वाली दिक्कत हो जाती है। कहावत सुनी है वो वाली, क्या था, जैक ऑफ ऑल एंड मास्टर ऑफ नन। वो वाली बात हो जाती है, और वो लॉन्ग रन के लिए सही नहीं रहता। कोई एक तुम्हें अपनी कैटेगरी सेलेक्ट करनी पड़ेगी कि हाँ मुझे इस चीज़ में जाना है, इसमें इंटरेस्ट है। थोड़ा बहुत ऊपर नीचे हो सकता है, बट बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं, क्योंकि तुम एरोस्पेस करके एकदम से सीएस के आरएनडी में नहीं जा सकते। तो थोड़ा देख के करियर चूज़ कर लो एक ही बार अच्छे से, जिसमें तुम्हारा मन है, इंटरेस्ट है। ज़रूरी नहीं है सीएस में ही जाना, बट और भी है जो तुमने बताया। बायो इन्फॉर्मेटिक्स, यार मेरी एक फ्रेंड है, वो कर रही है बायो इन्फॉर्मेटिक्स में। आ, वहाँ पे है वो, एक सिक्किम में है, सिक्किम की किसी कॉलेज से कर रही है, मास्टर्स कर रही है, बायो इन्फॉर्मेटिक्स में ही है वो। हाँ सारी इजी 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 इजी। बट कोई ना, अभी तो इन्हीं से ही, इन्हीं को ही सीखना पड़ेगा। Assume a given table on users viewership category by the assistant with 3 types. But often better than one. मुझे लगता है ये पूरी है, आई एम नॉट श्योर अगर ये पूरी है, क्योंकि मैंने जो सुना है खाली वहां तक मास्टर तक सुना है। सब कर सकते हैं ना भैया, या 2 डिग्री एक साथ। मैंने इसके बारे में सर्च नहीं किया, 2 डिग्री अभी कर सकते हैं एक साथ। डुअल डिग्री, देखो डुअल वो तो सुना है मैंने, मास्टर्स और बैचलर्स एक साथ ही होती, कंबाइन होती है, वो वाली तो सुनी है मैंने। बट ये वाली नहीं सुनी, 2 पैरेलल में तुम चला सकते हो। लैपटॉप, लैपटॉप यूजर आईडी, मोबाइल व्यूज, आप सर्च कर लो, सर्च ही कर लेते हैं। तो भाई आजकल स्ट्रीमिंग अब इसमें करनी पड़ रही है मेरे लैपटॉप में, अटक रही है स्ट्रीमिंग। 1 मिनट, वीडियो और वॉइस अटक रही है क्या मेरी? देख के बताना। नहीं तो फिर ठीक है। अभी क्या है ना, मैं घर पे तो पीसी से कर रहा था, लेकिन अब लैपटॉप से करना पड़ रहा है, लैपटॉप का मेरा ग्राफिक कार्ड ख़राब है, इसीलिए खाली सीपीयू इसका पुराना हो चुका है। हेयर कट, हाँ कराया था। ये देख, ना ना मैं बाहर आ रखा हूँ, मैं देखो मैं अभी गुड़गांव में आ रखा हूँ, अपने दोस्त के रूम पे हूँ। तो अभी मैं यहाँ पे प्रिपरेशन कर रहा हूँ इंटरव्यूज़ के लिए, एंड जॉब अप्लाई कर रहा हूँ मैं डेली। अभी कल ही तो आया मैं, कल शाम के टाइम। तो अभी मैंने लाइव का सेटअप किया है यहाँ पे, अभी मैं प्रिपरेशन कर रहा हूँ फिर। अभी मेरा गोल है कि एक नहीं तो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 2 महीने के अंदर जॉब उठा के जाने का। जॉब कहीं भी लगे डजेंट मैटर, बट एक जॉब उठा के जाने का ठीक ठाक रोल पे, बैक एंड डेवलपमेंट के लिए। अच्छा उसकी देखी यार मैंने, कहाँ पे था, कैनोनिकल, कैनोनिकल सुना है, जो बंतु की कंपनी है। सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग, मुझे बेंगलोर में अपग्रेड में सीट मिल जाएगी। किसकी, कैनोनिकल की बात कर रहे हो, किसकी कंपनी है? जो उबंतु नहीं है, उबंतु लिनक्स, उसकी कंपनी है। अब इसमें मैंने देखा जूनियर लिनक्स कर्नल के लिए कुछ था, सेट बाय कीवर्ड, 1 मिनट। मैं इस रोल के लिए ना थोड़ा सा अभी इतना प्रिपेयर नहीं हूँ। कहाँ पे है, ये देखो ये वाला रोल आया है यहाँ पे। जूनियर लिनक्स कर्नल इंजीनियर उबंटू। तो भाई मन तो मेरा इसमें जाने का है, लेकिन मुझे अभी पूरा भरोसा है कि मैं इस लेवल पे प्रिपेयर्ड नहीं हूँ, और मेरा रेज्यूमे भी इस चीज़ को डिफाइन नहीं कर पाएगा अभी। पहले मेरे को रेज्यूमे बनाना पड़ेगा, एंड देन साथ में फटाफट तैयारी करनी पड़ेगी C++। और इनकी रिक्वायरमेंट तो है सी या रस्ट को लेके, वैसे मैंने सी प्लस प्लस की हुई है, सी प्लस प्लस में थोड़ा हाथ सेट है मेरा, सी तो देखना पड़ेगा। सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग डेवलपमेंट की फील्ड है ना। क्या यार, मतलब सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग डेवलपमेंट की फील्ड है ना, क्या मतलब? कौन सा स्पेशलाइजेशन अच्छा है? देखो, फुल स्टैक में तो अभी इतना एडवांटेज नहीं है, क्योंकि फुल स्टैक का काम तो, फुल स्टैक में इतना कुछ ज़्यादा तुम सीखते भी नहीं हो कि जो एआई नहीं कर पाता, एआई कर देता है आराम से फुल स्टैक का काम। लिंक दे दो, रुको मैं भेजता हूँ तुम्हें लिंक, चैट में भेजता हूँ। कैनोनिकल, यार मेरा बहुत मन है, अगर कैनोनिकल में मेरे को मिल जाए ना जॉब, भाई मैं बहुत खुश हूँ। सैलरी मैटर नहीं कर रही मेरे लिए, लेकिन भाई यहाँ पे रोल मैटर कर रहा है, जो कि बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होगा मेरे लिए तो खासकर। एक सेकेंड। हाँ मिल जाएगी। अगर ऐसा रोल दोबारा आता है, अभी तो मैं इतना प्रिपेयर्ड नहीं हूँ, बट अगर ऐसा रोल, एक इशू और होता है कि अगर हम कंपनी में अप्लाई करें और रिजेक्ट हो जाए तो कुछ टाइम का कूल डाउन लग जाता है। अब मैं श्योर नहीं हूँ कि ये कैनोनिकल वाले भी करते हैं कि, इसलिए मैं अप्लाई कर नहीं रहा हूँ, क्योंकि पता है अभी तो मैं प्रिपेयर हूँ नहीं। तो सोच रहा हूँ कि मैं थोड़ा सा वेट करके और 15-20 दिन थोड़ा प्रॉपरली प्रोजेक्ट रेडी करके, और जो मैं कंपाइलर बना रहा हूँ ना, वो काफ़ी काम आ सकता है इसके लिए। तो उसके लिए प्रॉपर प्रिपेयर करके तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ तब अप्लाई करूँ। अब ये पता नहीं यार कूल डाउन वाला सिस्टम इनका है या नहीं, अगर नहीं है तो अच्छी बात है, अगर है तो क्या कर सकते हैं। बोलेंगे ऑटोमेशन फॉर डिलीवरी एंड टेस्टिंग, यही तो वो काम है जो मुझे सीएस में पसंद है, जो यहाँ पे लिखा है। ऑल जॉब्स, ये भी है जूनियर उबंटू सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर। वाह। जूनियर्स के लिए जॉब्स बहुत कम है यहाँ पे। डिज़ाइन एंड बिल्ड न्यू फंक्शनल एप्लीकेशन, रस्ट, गो, फ्लटर, पाइथन। यहाँ पे मोस्टली लैंग्वेजेस जो काम आ रही हैं वो है पाइथन, गो एंड रस्ट। ये तीन लैंग्वेज यहाँ पे सबसे ज़्यादा मेंशन है मोस्ट ऑफ द चीज़ों में ना, जितना भी मैंने जॉब रोल्स देखे, तो ये ये तीन लैंग्वेज काफ़ी ज़्यादा मेंशन की गई है। इंटर पाठशाला कैसी है? इंटर पाठशाला के बारे में मैंने सुना भी है क्या? इंटर्नशाला सुनी, इंटर पाठशाला मुझे लगता है मैंने ये सुना भी है, इंटर्न पाठशाला। इंटर्नशाला तो है। हाँ लेजिट है, ये फेक थोड़ी है, लेजिट है। इसे मैं यूज़ तो नहीं करता वैसे, बट हाँ जेनविन है, जेनविन एकदम। अच्छा, मैंने वो जो उबंटू वाला वो दिया है ना तुम्हें, जो लिंक शेयर किया है, उसमें ये भी लिखा हुआ है कि या तो तुम ग्रेजुएट हो या तो तुम ग्रेजुएट होने वाले हो, तभी इसके लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हो। ये भी उसमें मेंशन है ऑलरेडी, तो वो नहीं होगा अभी। ठीक है। एक बार ये वाला क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया जाए। phone viewership and mobile views, laptop views 2, mobile views 3. What I can do is can't group by नहीं कंडीशन लगाने के लिए। रेफरेंस के लिए मांगा, फिर इन चीज़ों पे जो पोस्ट आया था। आप बिल्कुल बिल्कुल कनेक्टेड रहो, कभी फ्यूचर में तुम्हारी बैचलर्स हो जाए तो रेफरेंस में तो काम आ ही सकता है। ये पोस्ट के स्किल लारवेल का ही है ना। लारवेल का कैसे, मतलब लारवेल देखो पीएचपी का फ्रेमवर्क है, दैट्स अ टोटली डिफरेंट थिंग। एंड पीएचपी माई तुम्हारा नॉर्मल एक सीक्वल का टीबी है। सो काफ़ी डिफरेंट चीज़ है। कहाँ पे सुना है कि ये पोस्ट एसक्यूएल अपना लारवेल का है? कहीं पे सुना है क्या? आई डोंट थिंक कि ऐसा कुछ होता भी है। बीएससी इन एरोस्पेस करूँगा। करो यार, जिस चीज़ में मन है भाई, जो चीज़ तुम्हें लगता है इंटरेस्टिंग है घुस जाओ उस चीज़ में। एरोस्पेस, लेकिन अच्छी खासी पढ़ाई वाले बंदे जाते हैं उसमें, हाँ ये तो है। आईआईटी मद्रास से 3 लाख में हो जाएगा एरोस्पेस? ये तो बहुत सही हो रहा है। अगर 3 लाख में हो रहा है, बहुत सही है। एकदम जेन्युइन प्राइस, जेन्युइन। सिलेक्ट सिलेक्ट कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा। इस ट्रांजेक्शन देते हो आपका सब क्वेरी अगर मैं बना दूँ तो फ्रॉम व्यूशिप ग्रुप तो करना ही पड़ेगा। ग्रुप बाय ग्रुप बाय डिवाइस टाइप ग्रुप बाय हो जाएगा। देन वी हैव लैपटॉप काउंट स्टार काउंट स्टार 212, which is good. Also device name भी होना चाहिए। will be of type device type device type cannot be used on vertical paper भी है। थैंक यू शौर्य भाई, थैंक यू। गुड नाइट यार, एंड ऑल द बेस्ट कल के एग्ज़ाम के लिए। अच्छा करना। We have laptop phones, but we need to show them as tables. How we can do that? Laptop views. To by device type. Okay. Mm, how can I make them in columns? Mm, okay, so we need to add cases for all this. Let's try that. Case to be count case. This will be when device type is equal to laptop, then ms then one, and also need to end as laptop views. The second thing that I need is a count is a count. It will have a case when when device type in the tablet, will be tablet. Also, the second thing is phone. Then one, and this one was that I'm going to use equals, then one n as a mobile views. Also, the third one needs to be the same. Let's call it as mobile views, or it will be views, and if it is tablet, then I'm going to call this tablet, and I'm going to call this mobile, not mobile but phone. Let's try running the code. So we have some beneficial. No. We have this, but it is not correct. Do I need to remove this? I don't need to put, do I? Okay, so the code is working, and let's try submitting it. The query output doesn't match with the solution. So we have tablet views, we have mobile views, expected. What is wrong? Use it from mobile devices and mobile views. String. So we need to count mobile phone and tablet as single device. I'm just going to remove this, and I'm going to use in table, or there will be phone. That's it. Now what is wrong? I didn't get it. As table views, no, not tablet views, will be mobile, MOBILE, mobile views, tablet and phone. Let's try running it, and we get the correct answer. So yeah. See that, you flip a coin. What the fuck is this? You flip a coin and observe. Statistics interview question. No. I'm only going to do SQL questions, not statistics. Category only SQL. Let's try solving this. And now we have average post status. Let's try it. Given a table of Facebook posts for each user who posts at least twice in 2021, write a query. Find the number of days, the year, and the post of the year, and last post of the year, and output the number of days between. Now this needs some brain. This definitely needs some thinking. Just for example, take this user, which is 1.1. We have posts, so he having 2 posts. This. 661093. This is the second post by this guy. Is in between. So 12. These in between. So it also have time between this. Start it and it. Let's do this. Then we can take minimum date and group by group by group by. What I can do is I can group by group by it's going to be post date. Are we going to group by post date? No, we don't. What we need is we're going to group by user ID. User ID. minimum. Let's try post-it minimum. Minimum post-it minimum post-it. We try to end this code. It's giving me all the minimum dates by user, so I also need to print the user ID. Let's try printing it. Oh, we have all of these unique IDs. So I'm getting the correct data. I have minimum. Then I'm also going to have a user ID. Max. So the next thing that I need to do is I'm just going to try if this is going to work. I'm not sure. We're going to add a post-it max. Also, I need a user ID. User ID. Let's try if this works or not. Am I getting max? Yeah, I am getting max. Now what I can do is I can just minus it. Am I getting days? 307. What I'm doing is minimum post-it minimum. Is it wrong? Maxed it. Yeah, I need to let's minus it. Let's try doing this. Is this a correct output? It is day 307 hours 11. So what I need to do is I need to extract days day from this. Can we extract? No, we cannot. No, not like this. Typing inside this day from for day from Start time. Minimum and maximum syntax line from. What is wrong? What is wrong? Extract T from. I don't think there should be any syntax error. Also, what I need to do is I need to fill it. Tell it that it should be as days between. Max post it, minimum post it. Group by user ID. Is between. Okay. So I get the days between them, and I only need those which having days greater than 0. From post where days between when is greater than 0. This should work. Days between does not exist. Yeah, between days between does not exist. Okay. We need to use having then. We can use having days between are greater than 0. In G.Skill, all identify including column names that are not double quoted to lowercase in the name is between. There should not be any kind of error in this. Cannot use alias. Okay. So what we are going to do is I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to paste it in. It should be greater than 0. It should work now. It should work. So there's neural operator does not exist greater than integer. Interval is greater than. Okay, extract this whole line. Yeah, this is working. The query's output does not match. Why it doesn't match? We have this guy 249 days, but it is not in our answer. Expected this. What is wrong? 135. 151 25. 151 25. Is that because of is that because of no, let's do what? I'm just going to comment it for now. What I'm going to do is select star from posts. Select star from posts. 25, 25, 25, 25. Where is the 25 guy? 15, 25. Okay. So he got a post on 2022. And what I'm doing is I'm checking only days, which is not correct. What I can do is I can use a subquery then. Let's try a subquery. Select star from it's going to be key star from posts here. Start from post where post date. We extract year from date, post date, year from post date is equals to 2021, and select from post date. We extract from post date 2021. From posts, it is going to be as D. Is this going to work? Form, it is a form, it should be from I still have some kind of issue with this code from select star from line number 4 from posts, my bad. Yes, extract here from post date is equal to 2021. This is going to be a Still some kind of issue on line number 9. That. This is from my previous code. And we have this. We got the right answer. Do we need to do we need it to arrange? It's very easy. Let's try submitting. We don't need to present it with the ascending or descending order. The questions बहुत अच्छे हैं इस वेबसाइट पे. Teams power user. Write a query to identify the top 2 power user who sent the highest number of messages on the IDs of those 2 along with the total number of messages they sent. Based on count of messages. This is the messages table. We have message ID, sender ID, receiver ID. What we need is only the message ID and the sender ID. After this, we have content. We don't need content, we need only sent date. Simple output. And 2 messages. So I can simply group this data. It's very simple, I can just group it. Now, why do we have only message count 2 for this user? It's 3601, 3601. We have 3 then. No two users have sent the same number of messages in August 2020. In August 2022. Now, what does that mean? No user have sent the same number of messages in 2022. They are in 2022. I mean, in August, which is 08. Then. It is the month on the first. Yeah. Then we have date. Then we have year. It is in the format of month. Then we have date. Then we have year. We need ID. Select sender ID. sender ID with the message count. So message here will be count. Also we need to group it. First thing that we need to do is count, which will be count. Messages. I can write this later for message. Then we're going to go for group by sender date, sender ID. You can group it with sender ID. We also need to sender ID. Let's try to run this. We have 5, 4, yeah, good. But the thing is, we need to exclude the August messages which are going in August. What this? What I can do? Right, sender input. I also need to add the case. Sending order based on the count of message. Order by is message count order by message count. Let's try writing message count. This count should be in descending order. Is this going to work? Yeah, this is going to work. And the thing is that I need to add the case so that I can remove the users. Highest number of message on Microsoft Teams in horizontal. Top 2 power use, top 2. That means I also need to add the limit, limit 2, number of messages on Microsoft Teams from where. Send a single message. Okay, so what condition I need to add is that I need to add the date, not date, extract month from send date, month from send date, and it should be equal to 08. Is this going to work? Yeah, it's working, but what? Uh, they cannot be same number of message count, distinct message count. Distinct message count. I cannot use it here. Distinct. What is this? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't We need different users. What if I return the 15th? I can also do it with subquery, I guess. Let's try doing it. Then we have is select star, selector sender ID, message distinct message count, distinct message count, from this one, keep this T and from this one, distinct. Oh, we cannot use distinct on this one. This is not the way. We have this extract. I have goodbye similarity. We have message count. We'll do sending, but use tense rank. What is this? To learn about tense rank. Limit 2, but this is not working. What do you from messages? What about count sending solution? Same normal message count as the limit that will capture any tests. Tense rank, same thing. Tense rank in SQL. That assigns a rank to each within a result set. So the same rank and the next rank is always next consecutive integer. Even when there are ties. Let's try for solutions. Given the top tip of users and the most but this is not going to work. If I add a limit, limit to what is the issue and so this answer is working, but it will fail when two of them having same number of message counts. Okay. This question is done. Let's move to the next one. Let's try medium one. The same question as problem number 11, blah 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 blah. I don't think I attempted a problem number 11. What is the problem number 11? Uh, no. Assume you are given the table below. Uber transaction made by user, right equal to obtain the third transaction of every user. Output the user ID, spend, and transaction date. Let's take example. If you have this user, the count is greater than 3. How can we do this? How can we pick the third one? How can we pick the third transaction of the user? We have a transaction. We can use group. No. We don't need group. Getting a third transaction is tricky. Let's just try running this code. First of all, check the table. What do we have? What do we have? So this is the table. 263. This guy also have 3 payments. Only those users who have a count of greater than 3, equal to or greater than 3, and we need to consider their max date. Yeah, we can do that. Let's try. It is user ID, spend, and transaction date. That is good. Let's start. Where then we need a group by which is going to be user ID, group by user ID. Having count greater than equal to 3. Let's just say 2 greater than 2. Let's try printing this one. Where we don't need any where clause. A transaction must be input by clause where you can use that. From transactions, user ID, this is user ID, and we have account star. So what is the issue? We used in an aggregate function. Let's do what? Let's print out user ID, So we have these user IDs who have more than 3 transactions, which is very good. So we have user ID, we have the spend. How I'm going to get the spend? Uh, mm, I can use case. Can I use that? Yeah, I can. We need a transaction date also. Click user ID and we need transaction. The third transaction can be a case. Case, the case. Or do we need a transaction date case? Case in SQL. We cannot get the max one. We cannot get the max date. Hmm. Just whether you can understand the row number. Text representative. Group by user ID. Function. Window. Function equal. Case. Row number. Row number in SQL. What are window functions? So I've solved multiple questions today, which are, let's check how many questions I did. Okay, I did 7 today, and I think that is enough for today's live. So okay guys, bye bye, see you in the next live, and